I had no idea that there was a retention pond there in between those woods.
In the woods behind Walmart?
The water's cold, it's up to my thighs, and at that point I was in shock, and I'd slow down a little bit. I did lose visual on him.
10-4, by the automotive section.
Now it's up to us to get there as quickly as possible.
At this point, it is like a game of cat and mouse. Deputies are showing up, they're establishing strong points around the Walmart.
Dorsey asks a store employee for help with his search.
Where's he at? Where's he at?
I noticed that Walmart employee was the suspect.
Hey!
He managed to grab a uniform and pretend to be an employee.
Hey, over here! Hey, back! Hey, back! Then be out back. Come out here, you're gonna get fucking tased!
We don't know where he went. I lost sight of him for a second, so I have to figure out where he's going and what's he gonna do.
He didn't get out this side, so either inside one of these trailers or inside Walmart.
There was a chance that he was in Walmart. Due to the possibility of him also having a machete on his person, we did fear that there may be a threat to the public.
As Jackson Dorsey guards the loading bay, his brother Maxwell enters the store to search for the suspect, who they know is now disguised as an employee.
What's he wearing?
He should be wearing a Walmart. Going into Walmart, it's a very dangerous situation. He could be running around the store with a machete, and we don't know what he's capable of.
Fucking sheriff's office, come out with their hands up!
Do a quick check.
All right, let's go. You get the right, I'll get the left right here, okay? Let's go. What's that?
With the music playing, it affects our ability to kind of hear those small sounds. So if he's hunkered down behind some pallets and he's like moving around those minute movements, we wouldn't be able to hear that. So in situations like this, we need to take a breath, calm down. We can't go in there yelling and screaming, still at 100. We need to get as much information as possible and then put that information over the radio as clearly as possible so the other deputies that are already here know what we have and what resources they need to get to help us. What's going through my mind most is the safety of the people inside of Walmart. What if he's possibly threatening other people?
That way. What doors are done? Clearing it. Black Sheriff's Office, inside, come out with their hands up!
We figure out that he's likely not inside Walmart itself. It's a little frustrating because you're hoping that you can resolve it as quickly as possible.
Master Deputy Marcus Dawson and his canine partner, Barrow, are called in.
It is pretty exciting when you get that call. You're just thinking of everything that you're going to need to make sure this is as successful as possible because everyone wants to find the bad guy.
What do we got?
What Dorsey said ran towards the back of the trailers. We don't know if those garages are open, if he made it inside the trailer or not.
The first thing that I do when I arrive on scene, I want to understand who is he, what is he armed with, what is his last known location. Then I can develop a plan of how we're going to locate the person.
This is a Flyboard County Sheriff's Office K-9 unit. Surrender now or we'll send the dog and he will bite you.
We make it very clear that we're looking for you and we need you to surrender, and if you don't, here are your consequences.
This is a Flyboard County Sheriff's Office K-9 unit.
I get no audio responses. It tells me that this person is hoping that we're not going to find them.
All they're pushing up there. We're gonna hold back here. Aaron's going up there.
Canine Barrow is very go, go, go. He doesn't want anything to do with anybody while he's at work unless it's to work. He's all business at work.
We're gonna clear, what, these trailers? Yeah. Clear these trailers first.
Canine senses are probably 100 times greater than ours. He's looking for the one odor that doesn't belong here. The last thing I knew that this subject was armed with some kind of a machete, so that's definitely posing a huge threat to borrow, especially if the subject conceals himself. He kind of stops and he looks up, so generally if he's looking up, he's trying to figure out where the odor is, and he turns, he's kind of looking at the axle area, which when I'm looking at it, I see nothing but black in the axle.
What you got, buddy? Put on.
He wags his tail in this very interesting way that he's proud of what he's done, and he's letting me know that he's found something that he thinks I would be interested in. I noticed a person that's tucked very tightly on top of the rear axle of the semi-truck. Finding the suspect is definitely a great feeling for us.
Now under arrest, deputies discover his name is Corey Kittle.
So once his backpack was searched,
Turn around, sit down.
they find several grams of methamphetamine and a broken pipe that he used to smoke the meth.
We also learned that he has multiple warrants out of Pennsylvania and a past arrest in Florida.
Kittle is found guilty of resisting an officer and possession of a controlled substance. He is sentenced to 180 days in jail.
It felt very good to get Corey off of the streets knowing they had warrants. The game is over.
So this instance is the first time and the only time since then that myself and my brother have located, apprehended, and kind of dealt with the suspect in this manner. It was a really good feeling.
When we got to go back and tell our dad what happened, he was very proud. We were very proud of what we're doing, and we're very proud of our job.
40 miles south of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, on the shores of Lake Michigan, is the city of Kenosha.
I was raised in Kenosha. I did a few years in the United States Air Force, and I left that when I had my children because it just wasn't necessarily family friendly, and I knew I wanted to continue some sort of service, only if it were in Kenosha. Serve my own community that I'm raising my children in.
Kenosha 911, what's the address of the emergency?
56th Street, I've just been shot. I've been shot in the leg and possibly the arm.
Are you alone right now?
Yeah, the shooter is in the apartment next door.
Okay, I'm sending help to you now. Okay, stay on the line.
I'm listening to the radio traffic, and the dispatcher says there is an active shooter in a house. There was a victim, and they had already been shot. So I immediately start heading in that direction.
This is the only way having a shooting.
661 tonight?
Is that a shooting at?
If this is real, we're gonna need all hands on deck.
I heard over the radio that there was a potential shooting. So I knew there was obviously a high priority to respond there, but also that we're entering a dangerous situation.
Officers arrive at the house and find one of the residents standing outside.
Where's he at? He's in the house? Is he? Who's shot? Who's shot? Come out here. Come out here.
Officer Bray arrives next.
I drew my firearm and started running in the same direction that the other officers were going. You just plain and simple couldn't see where it was occurring because of the darkness.
Is this all one house?
No, it's two.
The house is split into two properties, one at the front and one at the back. The shooter is in the female resident's property at the front.
Come out here. Come out here.
Police need to move the resident to safety.
Let me see your hand.
Oh, shit!
But then, all hell breaks loose.
Petey, there's a gun. There's a gun. Petey, shots fired.
No, it's two. Okay.
I am still trying to speak to this woman, and I hear the glass shatter. In my peripherals, I see two officers running westbound away from the scene. My brain starts kind of catching up with what was going on.
Petey, shots fired. He's in the house.
My best bet was to find cover immediately, no matter where it was.
Fuck.
I had a moment where I thought this might be it.
Get that lady out of there.
The resident is still standing outside in her yard, in danger of direct fire.
I immediately see two individuals that I believe are my officers running across the street. I see Officer Bray, who is behind a pickup truck.
He's at the front of the house on the south side of the road. Ah, Christ. Tender front of the house on the road.
That's when I noticed that that woman is out in that yard. She is in great danger because of where she's at.
The 911 caller said he has been shot and is in the attached property to the back.
Ma'am, you gotta move. Get out of it. Get moving.
We have multiple different issues that are going on. We have a woman that is held up in a yard that isn't moving towards us. We have an officer who's trapped behind a motor vehicle. We have someone shot inside of a house. Plus, we have a shooter who is engaging officers in gunfire. I return fire. At the same time, the woman starts to just retreat to the back of the house.
Hey, Frank, can you move?
I can't!
I believed it was too dangerous to move. If I do, I'm gonna get shot.
It was very chaotic. I hear officers in distress. It was dark, there's gunshots, and there's people yelling on the radio.
Where's this fucker? Where is he? He's in the window of the second house. Second house upstairs or what? What?
Sergeant Miller takes cover behind a tree on the opposite side of the house to Lieutenant Juergens.
I felt that we could quickly remove Officer Bray and then start focusing on moving the woman from the front yard and getting a game plan together of a team that's going to make entry into the house.
495, do you have the shield? We have somebody that's stuck right in front.
Shield's in the squad. I'm up on the front corner.
Someone get me a shield!
I knew my best chance of getting out of where I was at was if someone brought out a ballistic shield and came out and extracted me from where I was pinned down.
Stay right there. Just stay behind the engine block, dear.
I am.
An engine block is a point of cover that we're trained to utilize. It probably was the safest place for me to be at that point.
I had that huge tree, I had a rifle, I have a light on there. So that put that light on that window that I could see that wasn't covered. That's where I heard that window break. My assumption is that he's kind of breaking the glass with his gun to have a clear shot out the window.
Go ahead. Come on!
I see the movement. I heard shots being fired out of that window. So that's where I aim my shot at and take two quick shots. I'm confident that the only person that's going to be in that window is the person that's shooting out of it.
They're near the bedroom on the southwest side. Male white, bald head.
Male white, ball head, southeast side.
That information was vital because if somebody exits that house, I need to know, do we have the suspect? Do we have a victim?
But the lady in the yard reveals crucial information.
He's got my husband hostage!
The resident reveals that her husband's being held hostage in the house, and the 911 caller who's been shot is bleeding out in the property to the back.
Ma'am, can you move towards me?
We have someone shot inside of a house and one that is being held hostage. We need to move as quickly as possible.
Further backup officers arrive to assist.
I think the priority is we have to go get Bray out of there because she's really stuck. So you tell me what you want to do from here.
2 officers came to me and they had our ballistic shield. The ballistic shield basically just covers one person. So if you have 2 officers moving towards that truck, there's going to be some exposure.
Bray coming towards you, okay?
Okay, please, please, please be careful. Please, 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 please.
I was so scared.
Fuck.
I couldn't handle the level of guilt I would have carried around for the rest of my life if something had happened to them.
Okay.
I got it.
I did not truly feel safe until I was on the other side of the cover. And then I knew I had to get my head right back in the game. I had no other option.
Now that Officer Bray is safe, police focus on the resident's husband, who is being held hostage, and the injured 911 caller in the rear property.
I don't want to push it right now unless we know we have victims.
In that type of scenario, with hostages, we have to respond very quickly to get them to safety.
What do you got for intel on victims?
If there was no one else in there, we would have certainly slowed it down and turned it into a full SWAT activation.
We gotta get these guys out.
We don't have that time.
Ma'am, who's inside the house again? What's her name?
My husband, Gary.
Matthew Lopez, got it.
That woman knowing who these people are is extremely useful.
553 PD.
I can relay that to dispatch, who can then start working on who these individuals are.
Okay, see what you got associated for Matthew Lopez in the house. This woman out here is saying that that's the gunman.
The resident then retreats back to the rear of the property.
Can I send 911 with the address to the emergency? I have a hostage right here, and your fucking police officers are trying to sue me. I've already got 2 people already. I'm not afraid to die. I'm gonna kill him right now. You better, I got a fucking really shaky trigger finger, lady, and I still got 3 balls left.
10-4, we now have a man on the phone saying he has 2 hostages who were shot already.
The suspect has revealed that he's shot 2 people, thought to be the 911 caller at the rear and the male hostage who resides at the front.
Stand by.
You got cover.
Headquarters to facă.
So back in my mind's kind of that clock ticking, saying, all right, they don't have a lot of time. We have to go in.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Ready. All right, moving. This is slow. I got the window just to the left of the front door.
Copy.
Someone up on the curb.
It definitely wasn't a good feeling to take that position and knowingly walk up toward this house where this person had just shot at officers.
Sergeant Miller is contact team 1. He said, when you hear me call for contact 2, you guys need to come in immediately.
Trying to breach a house where somebody is potentially barricaded and has the advantage.
I got movement in the window here. Left side window movement.
It is an extremely dangerous situation.
What do you got? What do you got? What do you got?
I go to the left, and all I'm seeing is a mangle of bodies.
What we got? What we got?
Initially, I thought he could be there at that door. It was after that initial kick. I hear something like a male voice say, "I got him." I took it to that the hostage or victim was trying to secure a wrestle with the shooter. Maybe a second or 2 after that, hearing 1 or 2 gunshots.
I don't get his hands. Get his hands. Wait!
Entering the house, they discover 2 badly wounded men on the floor.
Come up, feel your hands. Use hands. Use hands!
The old gentleman in front, I could see his hands, and there wasn't anything concerning. Yeah, there's a gentleman behind him. One of his hands was obscured.
This dude's right here. Right here. You find that.
Until they find the gun, police can't be sure they're safe.
Give me light. I got the hand. Gun, I got it.
In that moment, there is some relief. This is our suspect. We have him.
The shooter, Matthew Lopez, appears to have a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. The older man is the injured hostage.
Send the other team up here.
Okay, let's go. Go.
I heard one gunshot. Almost immediately, they called for contact 2 to come in. Our job was going to be to extract any victims that were in that house.
Police quickly move the injured hostage out of the house.
Yep, got him. Be careful, his leg's broken.
We can't bring in any medical professionals in that hot zone of danger. They're set up approximately 4 or 5 blocks down the road.
Hey, buddy, hey, stay with us.
We ended up putting this victim in the backseat of this unmarked squad car and drove him to a med point where we have paramedics, multiple ambulances.
Give me one.
The suspect is also taken to the medical point, but police still need to find the 911 caller in the rear property.
What we got here? We go. Police department.
Hi.
Come on over here, guys.
I'm trying. I'm shot.
You're shot where?
In my leg.
Okay. Anybody else in here?
No, just me and my dog.
All right, let's go out.
The 911 caller is taken to the hospital and treated for a gunshot wound to the leg. The female resident is found unharmed at the back of the house. The hostage, her husband, tragically dies later at the hospital from his wounds. The shooter is former felon 32-year-old Matthew Lopez. He knew the residents and had been staying with them for several days before the incident. He is pronounced dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound.